Just as simple as that. Right, what happened last time?
I think the Fey Knight in the city's on a mission right now. I don't think that mission involves you.
Well, what happened last time was a bit of an aftermath of certain things that happened last time. Of course, a bit of celebration as Zoe's plan came to fruition, and she is now a new demon lord called Abaddon. Old Zoe's gone, and a new Abaddon's in, essentially. As Slee was a bit occupied, and it was left over with Rowan and everyone else, as Rowan decided to apologize to Darius about some past transgressions, wanting to know to make a fresh start for the new ideals they have, a better life for themselves, and deciding to talk to Zoe, mostly about the fact that Rowan has now more likely pissed off the Fey court and all that may entail, and maybe going to Zoe to see if there's a chance to ensure she has some amount of protection so she doesn't get beat up immediately once she steps out of this place. And of course, her goals of keeping Grace safe, and Zoe seems want to have that too, seeing if Grace would want to hang out with her a bit, especially since Jay will be staying here as well. And there was more talks about that. While that was going on, Rowan was able to talk to Zorn as well, apologize fully for what was done, as Zorn gave a bit of confusion, I believe, about the reset or fixing his emotions after his entanglement with Zoe, to Rowan's confusion, as she tried to explain that's not necessarily how that works, but he seems to be on that whole idea of whatever that was Darius that told him. Regardless, Zorn and Darius spent time together, as Zorn was worried about him as he was sitting down at the bar drinking heavily and asking if his dad was okay, and Darius let it slip, or I wouldn't say let it slip, told him that he's trying to adjust. This is where it happened. This is where he died and became the vampire that he is now, and he's not really handled it well. And Zorn, of course, got completely upset at that, as he seemed to get angry and upset and wanting to have Zoe apologize. How dare she do this to him? How dare she? And Darius tried to stop Zorn, of course, tell him to calm down, that need to talk. And Rowan with Zoe watched as Zoe was upset, because while they all watched this play out on the balcony they were on top of, Zoe was aware of everything, getting more and more upset with the words that Zorn was saying, and as Darius tried to calm him down, Rowan decided to interfere to remind people that we need to move on, we need to get better here, this cannot continue, and this whole holding grudges is not what needs to get done, though Zorn seems to be very much on the plane that she should apologize regardless. But Darius talked to Zorn, trying to explain exactly what happened, trying to explain the kidnapping, Darius's whole hand in the whole affair, the thing with Jay, Zoe's situation. Zorn just seems to be on Darius' side, that it wasn't his fault. He was pushed to do those things. It was everyone else's fault. It was Zorn's fault, basically, trying to reconcile that as he talked with his father. Rowan marched back to Zoe as Zoe seems to be really upset, basically, even crying, as hearing Zorn's words of anger and outrage for her father hurt her deeply. And Zoe's, of course, unapologetic feelings about the whole situation, that Darius's whole choices had brought them to this situation too. And she doesn't really need to have that anymore. She doesn't need that type of anguish right now, as Rowan tried to give support and comfort to Zoe, as well as the fact that she was willing to be there. While that was going on, Celine walked out from the bunker, we'll say, as Leon turned up demanding that she fix it, especially since Zoe seems to be crying, Zorn is losing his shit, and Darius is trying to calm the situation down as Rowan is comforting Zoe. She decided to go with Zorn and Darius, mostly to calm them down and talk with him, telling Darius to take a lap while she sat down with Zorn to check in with him, as Zorn revealed a bit of the bedlam that happened and how this wasn't his dad's fault, and Celine tried to gently tell him some things, as well as the fact that Zorn seems to be blaming himself a lot and trying to calm him down, remind him that he's just a child. In the long run, the adults around him should have been taking care of him. Zorn seems to be adamant that he had a hand in everything else, that it was his decisions that brought Darius to do such horrible things. And of course, well, while not fully convinced, she was able to calm him down. And well, what was going on? I believe Zoe told Rowan that she's fine. Seems that she doesn't want to deal with this emotions and is putting them away for now with her new whatever ability she has, and asking that Darius and Zorn leave now, which they did. Though Darius seemed to be sad as he realized certain things have been said that needs to be fixed as they left. And Celine promised to talk to Darius later. Celine did check in with Zoe before she left, trying to reassure her and then remind her that even she deserves love, though Zoe seems to be not believing of that, of course. And regardless, she still has a goal that she sees set out and wants to make sure the enemies that she has pay for everything that has happened to Jay, to her, to her friends, to ensure that no one else will go through what they have gone through. And Celine supports her with this. And, well, she needs to rearrange things, so everyone needs to get out. As Leon, Rowan, and Celine took their leave, and apparently Leon has to do some shopping for a couple of board games. There's a bit of talk between everyone else. Rowan wanting to see a new world, something better. Oh, well, maybe not better, but different for sure. And if anyone needs help, we can always reach out to each other as we left. There's a bit of house cleaning with that. Celine selling her house, getting her things done, and trying to rearrange things as she had a meeting with the Rivers family to finally hopefully square some misunderstandings away, especially with things going on. Trying to talk to each of them together without any falsities or, let's say, people trying to dodge the question. As Darius told his side of the story, Matthias mentioned his feelings about things, as well as the fact that he was revealing that he has a meeting with an angel, and Zorn just watching as a bit of crumbling of his heroes happen in front of him in real time. And well, after he left and excused himself, Matthias revealed that apparently that Zorn's soul was put on contract. Likely the reason why Darius has him was because his soul was already taken by Lydia's master, essentially. Whatever that may mean, he's going to see these angels to hopefully get some understanding. And they'll try to get a good feeling. And Celine, of course, told Darius, just continue to deal with your nature. I've set you up with someone to teach you. Well, don't worry, we'll handle this. While that was going on, Rowan hung out with the Williams families, making sure to train with Lamar, because apparently, like I said, no longer with the Fae Court, so needs some form of protection, though Lamar seems to be willing to have Rowan's back. And of course, well, there was also another surprise, as Darcy said hello to Rowan. Wanted to have one last talk, as she revealed that her life is forfeit somewhat. That she is not going to sell out Rowan, and they need someone to blame. And for this, Darcy is willing to die because she still loves her. Rowan is, of course, anguished at this, as no matter what, Darcy's life is far too important to be taken from her. She's loved her for as long as, well, the first moment she opened her eyes and saw her. And she offers that we can talk to someone, we can talk to a new demon Amazon, because as everyone knows, everyone believes Zoe is gone forever. That with this link, this demon, we can find a way to be safe in the courts. Just please trust me. Darcy seems to be convinced. Willing to be with her white rose and Rowan with her snowflake. If they could end it there with a tender, somewhat bittersweet conversation between lovers.
Yeah, almost too sweet. So back to our regular scheduled programming.
Break my fucking kneecaps, Grunt.
No.
Break Tick's kneecaps.
That's we'll see about that.
Break Red's kneecaps.
Celine, what are you doing? Shit.
The tactical play. Well, they're all muted, Grunt.
Gonna
Except
say,
for me.
yeah. So, Rowan, what are you up to? We'll continue with the winning.
Yeah, she would ask, like, I mean, the first things first, we would ask Darcy where she is. Like, is Darcy still staying where she has been?
No. I completely ran away. I cut all ties. I don't even have a cell phone.
All right, all right. Listen, I can see who I can get in contact with. That I still have friends in the city.
Think I can like hide out, move around for a bit. Want to put you into too much danger.
Yeah. Listen, I can talk to Lamar, and I can talk to Leon. I can talk to a few people.
Okay. A smile, give you a kiss before she kind of takes her leave. As while you're still Fae, you are not that hard to track down, especially by our monarch.
Yeah, which is why the first person she's calling is gonna be Leon. Hopefully he's not in hell right now.
Luckily for you, he is not, as he's gonna pick up. Says, I thought I wouldn't be hearing from you for at least like a few more days. As you can hear, like the sort of songs in the background, probably the kids' toys section.
Yeah. Fuck Leon. Darcy came to see me. They're gonna kill her, Leon.
Darcy,
The woman I love, the woman I fucked over to help you.
Oh, okay. Listen. Relax. Deep breath. This the Fae again? Is this the fucking Fae?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay. You know. Fine. Just I'll give me like her number and I'll like at least escort her around for a while.
Like she did. Darcy just said she got rid of her phone, right?
Yeah, I mean, you probably could have given her like a different burner that you can contact.
Yeah, I would have given her a burner. Yeah. All right. This is the yeah. And she'll send the number. This is the number of the phone I gave her.
Yeah, okay. I hope she likes shopping. I'll keep you updated.
Thank you. Thanks. I owe you one.
Yeah, no worries. I'll take a debt for that. Poor Leon. Overworked security guard.
Yeah. Then, well, I mean, I think words need to be given with Lamar right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can head back inside the house. I think they were sleeping last time, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She will just knock on his door.
he's always sleeping on the couch. Just you kind of like pick him up awake. It's like, what's going on? Okay.
All right. Leon, I'm going to tell you something right now.
Okay.
Okay. So a few nights ago, we made the move to get the kid back, to get Jay back. That's his name, by the way.
Yeah.
In doing so, though, I had to very publicly. You fucking saw it. You were there.
Yeah.
Darcy came by, and apparently, I don't know. They're putting the blame on her. They're shifting it onto her. They're gonna kill her. Now I've sent her. Leon is gonna get in contact with her, and he's gonna help keep her safe. Is there any way that some of your friends can keep an eye on her as well?
I don't know, but if you want, I can like keep an eye on her.
If if you could. If she dies because of what I did.
Okay, calm down, calm down. Nobody's dying. Where is she at right now?
She's moving around right now. As I'll give Lamar the number to the burner phone.
Okay. Yeah. Let me. I'll give her a call and listen. I still have my shotgun.
Good, good. I'll stay here with Grace.
Yeah. She's gonna like kind of start backing up as he like calls her, and between him and Leon, they're gonna both sort of synchronize to keep her safe. Favor with her. Yeah. Anything else you would like to do tonight? Anyone else you want to put on bodyguard duty?
Let me look. Not something on bodyguard duty, but I will make a call to Richard and basically just ask him to keep an eye on any, especially winter fade movements, especially of Snow Knight, if they're spotted at all. Just and I'm cashing in the favor he owes me.
Okay. Yeah. She's gonna let me make a note of that. He'll let you know if something notices something, hears about stuff moving.
Yeah, and that's all she's doing for now. She still has the nuclear option. She has one last favor with Andrea, but she's gonna hold on to that.
What is Celine doing? Had a interesting conversation with an interesting intervention, rather.
Well, I know Matthias is going to tell me when that meeting's supposed to happen, right?
Yeah,
so it's not
soon.
going to be tonight.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah. I think right now, sorry, she's going to. Well, Zoran's went off to do some training, though he left early, and I believe Darius. She gave the information for Darius for his training as well, right? Nothing much. She's already gotten the house she needs, so outside of making sure the small stuff's taken care of, she doesn't really have much big plans. And of course, sending a text to Zoran to let him know if he needs to talk about anything. She's always
He
willing
will
to
not
listen.
respond, in fact.
No, that's fine.
it's Jover.
I am. As then presumably you head home for the night.
Yeah. To our
You
new
even
place.
have a. I was gonna say
Yeah.
a home. The home meaning your home would be the Rivers family home, the communal house.
I think the Rivers family has had enough Celine for the day, so she's gonna go to her home.
As I mean the day will pass. As anyone have any plans till I start triggering things?
Rowan would inform both Celine and Darius about the fact that Darcy came to visit her, what she said. Like, right now, basically, she's just saying that a message, basically, just to say, right now, it seems that they're focusing on cleaning their own house, but you all had some involvement in this whole mess. Just be careful, the both of you.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll keep an eye out as best I can.
I'll keep my head on a swivel.
Anyone want to do anything else?
That's right now. No, I don't think there's anything Celine has planned wise.
What about
No,
Darius?
and I don't think I can meet with what's her name quite yet. So
With the vampire?
yeah,
Yeah, that's like gonna be literally the next thing you're gonna.
yep. So no.
Yeah. The Well, the meeting with the vampire is in fact tonight, Darius. As you kind of like get ready, as you see, your dad's sort of pacing around anxiously.
What's got you spooked, old man?
Uh, Zoran hasn't come back and not answering. I mean, I don't consider this an answer. It like shows you the sort of exchange of text messages where he's kind of like checking up on Zoran, and Zoran kind of gives very short, like one sentence answers.
He's with John, right?
I don't know. He left late last night. I don't know if he came back. If he's
He gives Selena. I don't think he has John's number, so he's gonna give Selena a quick call.
Yes? Is everything all right?
Maybe. Is Zorn with you?
No, he should have gone on his training. I sent him a text, but he hasn't responded back. Is everything all right?
Just concerned. Can you give John a call? I don't. Let's see if he's with him.
Yeah, of course.
I
I
say
can.
John is in fact in your backyard, so you know
He just starts.
he's in fact just staring at the sky.
It's Jover.
Oh, Jover, I don't want to go to hell. I know who that guy is. He beat my ass.
I'll see what I can find out. Okay, I'll let you know.
All right, please call me back.
Of course. Take care. Presumably, if that's all right, Celine would go over to John.
Yeah. And he's doing his usual admiring nature as he like sees you approach, smiles.
John,
Beautiful evening. Yes. Why do you look worried?
it is a beautiful evening. I just wanted to ask, did you happen to do your training with Zorn yesterday?
He never showed up. That said that he wants to delay it. Shows you the text message.
I see. Very well, then it seems he has not returned home, and his family, of course, is properly worried about him.
And reach out to him through the talking box. Like takes the
Yeah.
phone and like with one long finger and like presses several buttons one by one. He eventually
Celine is patient.
piles up Zoran's like number. As I've figured out a way we can make this faster.
Mm.
Has in fact learned how to save calls.
I'm so proud of you.
As rings a few times, then it kind of like picks up as you can hear Zoran's voice on there and says, listen, yeah, sorry I didn't call. Still a bit busy. Listen, can we start training just like next week? I just am not feeling it right now, you know?
Zorn?
Saline?
Yes. How are you doing?
Doing fine. Well, I mean,
Are you-
as fine as I can, considering.
Are you okay physically?
Yes.
Do you want to tell me where you are, or do you want to try to keep that secret for a little bit longer?
I'm fine. Well, I'm not fine, but physically fine, I guess.
Your family's worried about you?
Yeah. Okay.
Zorn, are you okay? I know I'm not the one you want to talk to right now.
Honestly, I think I'm least upset with you. Because you've done more for me in these last few months than other people have been doing for years.
Zorn, where are you? Are you safe? Are you somewhere? Are you okay? No one's.
Yes,
Are you somewhere safe?
I'm safe. I just, Celine,
About what exactly?
about my soul.
I didn't. Not until last night. I was planning to try to figure a way to help you. Figure that out. What we can do about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's not your fault.
Matthias and I were trying to have a meeting with someone to hopefully find an understanding, some information.
I know. I've dealt with that.
You've dealt with that. In what way?
Be honest, Celine, what was Matthias gonna do? Gonna make another bargain? Gonna maybe fuck up a different child this time?
Not Matthias. What I was going to do. Hopefully.
Listen,
It wouldn't be the.
enough already.
I
Listen,
told you.
I don't. No. Yes, you told me, and I don't want people to like suffer and like get into deals and have to fight and have to get hurt because of me again and again. I just want this to end.
Zorn, that's what family does. Fight for each other. It's a very human concept, I know, but
Apparently, they also lie to one another, and
they're human and flawed and make mistakes. But doesn't mean that they don't love you. Don't want you to be safe and happy and whole. Misguided as it may be.
safe. I'm just like another day, and I'll be back in the morning. Okay?
Okay, I'm going to tell your father just to give you that heads up now. I'm going to give you a day, Zorn. And if you don't show up, I will find you.
Thank you.
Zorn, of course. Don't make deals until you've seen all the fine print.
Haven't made any deals.
It's just a word of advice. Make sure you're eating. Make sure you're taking care of yourself.
I'm not a baby.
She doesn't say anything. She's not going to say anything. Okay. One day, Zorn. I'm counting down now.
Yeah, I'll be back in the morning.
She will say goodbye. Turns to John. Says, oh, children are so much work.
I think this is quite normal and actually not that difficult.
Like herding cats before she calls Matthias first.
You kind of like say,
I was about to say, John, she's not talking about Zoran.
no, I'm going with that. John like says, you should have seen how rowdy I was when I was his age.
I can't imagine.
I would never listen to something my mother would tell me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, you call Matthias. With Darius, would you have been late to your training, or would you just kind of have trusted your dad and Celine to have this covered?
No, I because I was expecting Celine to call me back, so I would be like, all right, Alice. So he's like, I have to don't worry about it. Celine's got this. She'll call me back and I'll let you know. But as far as I know, he's with John, so he can't be any. He's in the safest place he could possibly be in this
Yeah,
town.
yeah. Let's focus on your own training, and we'll chat when you get back. Okay?
You
Pats
sure
you
you
on
don't
the
need
shoulder.
me sticking around?
No, no. I'm good.
All right. If anything happens, you call me. All right, no matter what.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and he'll go.
Yeah. So, Celine, do you call Matthias or do you call Darius?
I'm calling Matthias.
As yeah, he'll pick up. It's like, tell me you have some good news.
Yes, it seems Zoran is fine. He's asked that he be given a day, and he wants to be left alone a bit. He says he has dealt with, well, I told him he's aware about his soul, Matthias. Yeah.
Oh, where did he learn that from?
I'm not too sure. Whoever else knows about it probably told him.
I don't have a very bad feeling about this.
I know. But right now he is beyond our reach, and I'm not going to try to force him when I can lose that connection.
You're
I'm
right.
going to trust that he'll return. He said he'll be here in the morning.
You're right. I'll let Darius know.
Yes, I'll try to keep everyone posted as well. Be safe and watch out for Faye. Apparently, I'm not too sure that's gonna be a problem or not for you, but
Yeah. Well, I live in a fortress now, so.
True.
Thanks.
of course,
Keep safe.
be safe.
As yeah, Darius, you would get a text from your dad about like 10 minutes later after you've left the tower, telling you that apparently Zorn is safe, but he's not with John, but he will return by morning. Apparently, he has figured. I say you did tell Darius about this, right? I think he was part of the discussion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure because it was like, oh shit, are we actually gonna have to like storm hell or?
so he'll let you know that now Zorn also apparently knows somehow about the soul thing.
All right, listen. I'll text him back. I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna be controlling. I'm gonna trust that he's not dumb enough to do anything stupid. If it becomes an issue, let me know, because I will just track him to the end of the earth if I need to. But for now, I'm gonna put faith in family.
Yeah. As you head out, Darius, as you were given the sort of meeting spot, like not like the nicest, but also decently rated club. As the yeah, you kind of park the car, get out, and as you walk in, you were given a pretty good description. So there she is waiting for you. Celine's contact, Farah. As and she sees you approach, blows like this heavy, thick cloud of smoke in your direction. Well, a bit late, but wasn't really expecting too much.
I apologize.
You were late
Personal
like
issue
5
came up.
minutes, but
Yeah, I apologize. A personal issue came up.
no expectations, but
Colin just nods.
it's your first feeding.
No, it is not.
Then you know how to control yourself.
No.
The standards of mortals. Is this your first successful feeding?
Yes.
You have a preference.
He shakes his head. I didn't know there was different tastes.
No. Okay. Men, women. And type says she like gestures for the bar as people mingling.
He shakes his head. No, not that I'm aware of now.
Huh? Tell me what you see. Kind of just gestures. You can roll me figure someone out.
I will try, Grunt. I will try.
Oh.
Success.
Yeah, I mean, you scan the room and you spot several groups of people that there's a few that you could probably easily integrate. There's actually like a woman checking you out, and there's a guy that's clearly too drunk to even care about anything. You see the opportunities, the marks.
Yeah, he'll, without looking at any particular, he'll just like be like, 12 o'clock, a group over there, 3 o'clock, a woman checking me out, and 9 o'clock, the drunken man stumbling over himself.
Good. Choose one. They will be your victim.
May I ask a few questions?
Yes.
With how do won't they like, for the people who are not like the man stumbling at the bar, won't most of them remember this?
Not if you're good about it. Know how to control yourself.
He sinks down a bit. Okay. Any advice on how to do that?
Fangs. You don't need to. You can rip someone's throat out. You can also pierce with rather delicate precision. You're calm. It's like an instinct, like a muscle you have now. You can elongate your fangs and control not only their length but their width. Make them thin as needles. The blood extraction slower but less noticeable. To mention, glamour will help you not during the because afterwards nobody's gonna notice the wound anyways. Just have to be subtle enough that they don't need to go to the hospital, because then the hunters will pick a bone with you.
Alright. Subtle, take just enough. Don't hurt them. Ooh. Yeah. With that, I will go with phoning the audience. I will go deal with the drunk.
As
The
yeah,
fuck? There's only one vote, you bitch.
I saw that, Zaz. I'm sorry. Damn.
Zaz, you have to remember this when you're nice to him the next game.
I am gonna fucking remember this shit.
You said no. I don't have the ability to do it. So why would I?
Yeah, you asked me to fucking vote, not to like make the argument.
All right. All right. I guess I'll go for the girl.
Don't let yourself be peer pressured, Dick. Fine.
I did ask them to vote, though, Grunt. I did ask them to vote.
I
You
know.
could just be the Romanian president and just say, no, actually, I have voted. I have voted.
I have voted, and I am the Senate.
Yeah.
All right. Dealing with the drunk seems like the safer.
It is
One.
the easier one. Yeah. As gonna actually let me look at it. That's before I actually say.
I can tell you what it is. It's 0013.
Your mind is better than your heart. So yeah. Problem is at
Yeah,
the end
I'm
of the
not-
day you still have to roll eternal hungers.
Yeah. So I
But-
assume she has a plan to deal with me if I lose my shit. And
Well, hopefully. Otherwise, yeah, this is kind of bad. But yeah, you approach. So do you approach the drunk then?
Mhm.
As he kind of like said to you and says, "Hey, friend." He like puts an arm over you. Says, "Yeah, let me get you a drink, buddy." And he like stumbles a bit.
You'll look at Darius will look at the bartender. How many has this guy had? Do
Way too many.
you want me to get him an Uber for you?
I would appreciate that.
All right.
Like, hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, we're just gonna get you some fresh air, get you sobered up. All right.
Why
You
don't
can go back
you-
in and get some.
Why don't you roll me mislead?
Oh, jeez, God.
Okay. As you like I have listen, the night is young, friend. What's your name? What's your name? As you kind of like drag him away, kind of like lead outside.
Jason.
Nice to meet you. Listen. There's like this other nice bar. Go down the street. There's like, they have this like this place. She's like so pretty, man. Like I don't listen. It's worth it.
Do I know the bar he's possibly talking about?
There's like a lot of bars in the area. Isn't there?
Oh, not pretty. Who are you talking about? Do you know? You got a name there? What's the name of the bar?
No, not the bar. The bar. No, I mean the bartender. She's like, man, I think I'm in love. Like kind of like again, I don't know, sort of stumbles a bit as you kind of have to literally shoulder, not shoulder carry, but like he leans onto you as you help him along.
Yeah. Is there like an alleyway or something just to
Yeah,
prop him up or something?
I mean it's late at night. There's not that many people wandering in this part. You can like sort of go off the road, off the beaten track, sort of. And there's like this poorly illuminated spot. You can take +1 forward, and give me an eternal hunger roll.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to. There we go. All right, when it seems like the most, whatever, like where he's like at the most, because this guy sounds like he's about to like pass out any
Yes.
second. So yeah, when he's like at the most like close to passing out, he'll take a bite. Try to make it as surgical. Take her advice and try to be as surgical as possible.
Like I said, give me eternal blood roll. You have +1 forward.
Yep. Eternal hunger, you said? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll heal harm. Do I know what's the secret I know about this guy?
Damn. Ontological winner.
I'll remember this. He's winning too much now.
No. the handles are still coming, guys. I promise.
As that was a good sit pick. I want to also give you something useful.
Like who the fuck he might be talking about?
Yeah. There's let me get like generate. Apparently there's this bartender, and he says she is the prettiest thing he's ever seen in his entire life. And apparently her name is Claudia or Claudia something. He can't finish the sentence as he passes out. The way he sort of described her, I mean, certainly more than just a simple infatuation.
Damn, like I feel like I remember that name from Mathis.
You do.
I think I need to talk to this woman. At least need to see this woman.
Yeah.
But first, I'm in the middle of training, so right now, did she follow me out? Is she even here, or was she just like, if this guy dies?
She is watching you. Did you remove one of the harms?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, she's kind of watching from the inside closely. If you're gonna go back to her.
Yeah.
She says, I didn't hear any commotion. That means you succeeded. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
I understand how you can make your life a bit easier if you take your time and select the mark.
I appreciate you taking the time tonight to help me out with this.
Pleasure doing business. Have a good night.
I'll extend
No.
a hand if she'll shake it or not.
She's not gonna shake your hand as she walks out.
Fair enough. Apparently, there's a girl there's a girl I gotta go see. I'm too curious. Is this in that memory? Do I at least know the bar?
I mean, there's like a few bars that could He pointed out a very vague direction and was not very coherent with his words. If you're like gonna spend like an hour, you could probably locate it.
Sure.
Is you're gonna spot if there's like supernatural or bartender, I guess.
I guess. Like, I know what she looks like, so vaguely, so sure.
Yeah. So as you eventually, as you go through, you find one of the bars where you do see. Well, the bartender, she looks at least human at first glance, but more scrutiny reveals her very yellow glowing eyes. And there's something about her aura that's just. She looks at you. What can I get you?
So just, right, whatever a local beer is. Whatever, like, a local brand of beer is.
Yeah. She's gonna pop the cap as she's gonna put it down. Oh, what brings you here?
Just getting out of the cold night air, just hoping to meet some interesting people tonight.
Well, guess you're in luck. I'm pretty interesting.
I bet. How's your night going so far?
Fine. That moment, she kind of like glances behind you. Roll me. Yeah, this would still be a figure.
I'm sorry. Yep.
Says that. What brings you around here?
I'm getting the idea that she's very much talking about me specifically, or like.
Yeah. I mean, she's
put
talking to
it-
you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like but like, what are you, like, a little bit
Well,
more?
are you gonna try and sort of not look like you're noticing some of her more distinct features? Trying to like keep your identity as a regular schmuck? Because then you have to roll me mislead.
Nah, no, he'll because he has like 3 other fucking identities. Why not? I don't think he can hide the fact that he's a mage, a sworn, and a fucking vampire. I don't think that's gonna last very long. If she can see glamour, I don't know. Actually, Grunt, that does bring up a good point. For
Not every
people with glamour,
not every supernatural is as evident as others.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, is it just like a sense about people, or when it becomes like those kinds of individuals?
No, you just
Or is
glamour just doesn't affect you. You see things
Fair
as
enough,
they
just-
are.
Fair enough. But no, not quite. He'll say, I'll be I'll be honest, the guy I was drinking with was ranting about the prettiest girl in town, and I just had to take a look for myself, and I'm pleasantly surprised he wasn't wrong.
I've been staring at my eyes a bit too much.
what can I say? It's a very unusual shade.
It is very uncommon around these parts.
Your accent, I'm guessing you're not a local? Where are you from?
My business.
Perfectly fine. Ugh.
She's just gonna move on serving different customers.
Can I kind of just look around, see what else is at this bar? Like, why would she be here specifically? It just seems like a weird
Yeah.
place.
I mean, look around. Spot like other people. There's a couple of pool tables, but nothing like stands out too much to you.
How much do I actually want? I don't really want to play my hand too much here. That I know too much, but I guess.
You didn't roll miss. No.
Yeah, no, the fact that I know Mathis is what I was talking about.
Ah, I see. Yeah, no, that's no fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
so
do have a striking resemblance, but like,
I
yeah,
don't think she's met him. So
that's not your assumption. But I'm gonna say, as you do that, Celine, late in the night, it's about like 1:30,
Mm.
as your phone is ringing, and it's Zoran.
Hello, Zoran?
Did you send him, or is this
Send
like
who? What? Zoran,
I
calm
asked
down.
for one night.
Yes, Zoran.
Why can
Zoran,
I get one night? What? It's like,
Zoran, listen to me. Zoran, calm down. Calm down. What's going on?
we persuade an NPC.
Uh,
He's
1 second.
pissed the fuck off. Okay. Just tell me one thing.
Of course.
Tell me that you. Why is Darius looking for me?
What? He shouldn't be. He's supposed to be training right now.
Yeah, that training where I am. That's very convenient. Nice excuse.
Zoran, I promise you, I wouldn't tell Zoran. I don't know where you are. I told him that you needed a day.
But he can
He's supposed to be
track me
training.
with little magic spells. Means nothing.
Do you want me to go grab him and take him away for wherever it is? No questions asked.
No, I left the place.
Where are you now?
I'm meeting with a friend.
Do you need me to pick you up? Do you need me to
No.
take you somewhere?
I need you to tell him to back off for once in his life. One night. I
Okay.
just wanted one night alone.
Okay, I will tell him to back off. I promise you, I didn't send him. I didn't tell him to go look for you. They agreed to give you space and time. I'll talk to him, okay?
Yeah. Have a good night, Sling. He like
Be
goes
safe.
off.
She calls Darius.
can't even go out for a drink without coughing up the ball. What the fuck? I can't even have
roll
a
a
drink.
complication. You did roll a complication.
Yeah, I will answer.
Bear trapped. Damn.
I will answer the phone. Hey, Celine, what's up?
Where are you right now?
He'll name the bar.
Leave immediately. I gave you one task, Darius, and that is to train, and that's it. Nothing more.
I did. What's up?
Why were you at this bar?
He'll step outside. And like go to a very secluded area, grunt, making sure nobody's like listening in. I so when I was training, I met the individual Dad's gonna meet.
Why are you there?
I curiosity. I don't know what you're. I wanted to go to a bar and get a drink, and I was curious. I don't know what's wrong. What's going on? What
You
kind
need
of
to leave that
process-
bar. You need to get out and leave that bar now.
Am I in danger? What's wrong?
You have annoyed a friend, and I need you to leave.
Okay. I already left. I'm outside.
Go home, get some rest. That's all you need to do right now.
Okay.
Promise you, you're gonna go home now, Darius. No
I'm
more
gonna
wandering
go-
off. No. I need you to promise me.
I don't understand what I did. I literally just went 2 doors down.
Well, let's say your curiosity has pissed off the wrong person. Just go home, Darius. I
Okay.
haven't
I'll
steered
go.
you wrong yet. Just go home.
Okay.
At home, Matthias is sleeping currently. I'm not sure, Sally, if you're gonna do anything after that call.
I think she will text Zorn, letting him know that Darius has gone home. If he wants to talk to her, he can give her a call, but she's putting it in his court, basically.
He's giving you like a thumbs up.
Okay. Be careful, please.
I'm sorry, Darius. You went to the exact same place your son was. Like, that's not my
I
problem.
don't know. How was I supposed to know? I was
Stay away from the angels.
I want to meet the angel. I
Yeah.
want to.
So does your son.
She is very pretty.
Hey, hands off, bub.
Hey, just cuck my other characters. Just put the knife in there. That would be the funny move.
Yeah. Guess the rest of the night passes uneventful for the both of you. No news, Rowan. The Fae seem not, in fact, marched down an army. Darcy is still helping out Leon with groceries. Apparently, teaching him about different board games.
Wonderful to hear.
But yeah, I'm not sure if the next day, Selena, Zoran texts you that he has a place of his own to stay right now.
Okay. Does he wish? Basically, asks like she's going to talk to Darius. Does she want her to relay anything for him? Does he need anything? That type of situation.
Because I have everything I need. Tell him whatever you want. I don't know.
Do you want to meet him or talk to him at all?
No.
Okay.
And tell them both that I have the soul situation handled. Drop the matter.
That's probably not going to work out the best, but I will relay the information for them, Zoan.
Thank you.
Of course.
If it makes you at least feel better, you can stop by and we can chat.
Okay. I would make me feel better.
Gonna text you an address.
Okay. Grunt, is it alright if Celine sees Zorn first? Because I'd rather have some information to tell Matthias and Darius.
Drop by this apartment.
I brought a plant, housewarming plant,
Flower pot, if you will.
flower pot.
As he's gonna open the door for you. And like lets you in. It's a nice apartment. Walk in. As there's in fact another woman there. Kinda like in the kitchen.
Nami?
Drinking a coffee. I will post her picture, but I think you know Red already. You know what's coming.
I do.
You wish, Tick. You fucking wish.
I think Darius would be more pissed. No, I wondered where she went when Colton when Colton she appeared in front of Colton. I knew it was coming. She looks very nice. She looks very problematic, but she looks very nice.
As yeah, she just kind of like waves at you as you kind of like walk into the hallway.
A raised eyebrow, but she nods politely.
As Zoran kind of like says, hey, Helvia, this is Celine, Helvia.
Hello, Helvia. I've brought housewarming gifts. I know it's the polite thing to do.
So
What?
kind. Heard many things about you, Celine. All good. Gonna shake your hand.
Celine shakes her hand as well.
Talk in the living room. Want?
Of course. Lead the way.
As the woman's just gonna stay in the kitchen area to kind of give you some space. As he kind of like looks, says, "Okay, fine, I'm safe. Nothing's wrong."
That's good. That's good. It seems you even gotten yourself a comfortable living situation, which is important.
Her apartment's nice. She's nice.
Is it alright if I ask who exactly she is?
Promise not to freak out though.
I will do my best.
She's
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And you decide to extend her a helping hand to you for your situation?
they're willing to help me out with my soul situation.
And have they said why exactly?
Don't want Demon Lord to have it. Willing to give it back to me.
They said this to you? That they'll give it back to you?
Yeah.
No strings attached, just a free soul back to you.
He nods.
Okay. Okay, that's good. And how do they plan to get your soul back?
Tell me that part yet. Very secretive with everything,
Okay.
really.
Okay, that's par for the course when it comes to these beings. But I'm happy that you are safe and you are actually not living in, I don't know, outside on the street shivering in a corner. I was really worried about that.
They have been very nice to me. Polite, kind, respectful.
How are you feeling, Zorn? Outside of...
Thought I had like one night off, but apparently I can't get that.
I got him to leave and spoke with him a bit. He said apparently someone mentioned a beautiful bartender and he got
Yeah,
curious.
he went and flirted with her, told her about her pretty eyes and everything.
Yeah.
I Luckily,
to
he
me.
was too distracted with her eyes to notice that I was there. Leave or anything.
Oh, your father is a curious man, to his detriment.
Yeah,
How do you
horny
feel?
one as well, apparently.
Well, when you live your life under the thumb of a demon woman, you don't really get a chance to explore your...
And whose fault was that?
Hard to say. I don't know how they met. And I'm going to be honest. She's had her hooks in him for quite a long time.
Yeah. And apparently made me sign my soul away, so
True. I won't ask you
maybe he should
to...
take his own advice and set himself to neutral.
Possibly. I'm going to push you to confront your family. If that's not what you want to do, Darius. Sorry, let me say Zorn. Zorn, if you need anything from me, if there's something I need to help you, let me know, okay?
I agreed to train with Helvia.
Oh. John would be a little sad about that, but I understand.
Like little J too. Which I haven't told them anything about.
That's good to know, but I'm more worried about you than anything else. I was looking forward to having a little student around. Most people find my work boring, so...
Let me persuade an NPC.
Gotcha. Gotta...
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Only if you promise me. I don't wanna see Darius, I wanna see Matthias, I wanna talk with them, I just wanna and like take me to that like weird dreamland you have with John.
something that actually brightens a bit more. Says, of course. I'll beat them up for you if that's the case anyway. I have a mean right hook.
He'll chuckle and smile at that. Yeah, I'll begin packing and tell Sylvia that leave.
Okay.
As yeah, he's gonna kind of go in the kitchen, kind of tell her about it, and kind of run around in the bedroom to kind of grab his stuff. 'Cause at this point, she's gonna come into the living room as well, where you're at. I hear you will be taking the boy away.
Yes. He will be... I will keep him safe. Ensure that he has peace of mind. And your angels seem to be intent to actually give him his soul back.
We are. Have no intention of letting a demon lord have such a powerful weapon in their arsenal.
That's good to know. I know I'm not much in the way of assistance to your kind, but if there's anything I can do to ensure a smooth... Well, just let me know.
Planning on making an offering to the owner of the Western Tower.
An offering... That's not Darius's tower, right?
That is Darius's tower.
And what exactly are you offering the owner of the Western Tower?
Has been left without a pact for some time a bit now. Believe still has value, desire to help people.
And then through that, you're going to ensure that he will do it because he wants to make sure his grandchild's soul is properly put back.
She nods. I think he will be more than glad to get an opportunity to be more proactive in this fight.
He would be. I don't like it, but he would be.
You're afraid for him?
Of course I am. I may not be the best person around, but I've seen what such power does to humans. Demon or angel wise. It has its own shackles.
Truly a noble demon indeed.
I'm far from noble. I put this family under my protection. Unintentionally, if so. Foolish, I know. But yes. They seem to want to do good. A rare thing for any creature.
Let us hope you will be able to help them more than you helped Abaddon.
Abaddon was a... I'm not proud of what happened there. I was far too weak and I was not prepared.
Although I hear you are making contact with all sorts of demon lords.
The sad truth of the matter, Helvia, was it? For people like me who don't have much in the way of power, making friends and allies is our only strength. I don't get to choose how my life gets to go. I just hope I can survive it.
Maybe a favor for one such as myself.
And what favor would that be?
I need you to introduce another one of sisters to this new Abaddon.
I will speak with Abaddon first to ensure that the Demon Lord will be comfortable with such a thing. They are, as you say, a new form.
Of course. We'll give you the details, contact details for Claudia. Once you arrange this meeting, I need to tell you how favors work.
I'm well aware.
As you see Zoran kind of getting out of the room with his backpack. Okay, all done.
Of course. Thank you, Helvia. Lovely to meet you.
Likewise, it was truly eye-opening.
Celine nods as she says goodbye.
Elvia will give Zoran a hug and we'll both leave.
What a nice lady.
She is, isn't she?
I'm sure she's not actually terrifying.
Sounds like prejudice.
You're right, Grunt. How dare I?
Stop being racist against angels.
Abaddon was pretty nice to you. I don't know. So far, I mean, you don't really have many examples of mean angels, really. Just ones that
true.
were
I
nice.
don't know. You're just being really weird because of the demon.
Tig, I can beat you up. Don't say anything.
I'll be quiet now.
So, you take Zoran to the Dreamland, as he called it?
Yeah. Let John know before, of course.
Well, John will wait for you in the Botanic Garden as you drop Zoran.
Hmm.
He'll thank you for this before John will spirit him away.
Yeah. I think Celine would have told Zoran she's going to let Darius and Matthias know so they
Yeah.
don't freak the fuck out.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He just doesn't want to see them, right?
Yeah. Probably get us McDonald's on the way there. I don't know.
As you arrive at the tower, both of them pacing about.
Well, I brought coffee and alcohol, so we might want to take a seat for this one.
Okay.
First, I want to apologize, Darius. I was very short with you last night. It was a bit of a anxious moment for me. It
All
seems
right.
in your wandering, you had stumbled across a place Zoran was holding out for a bit, trying to get some moment to breathe, and he was very upset to see you there. Assumed you were following him. I was very upset about that.
Seems like I can't throw a dart at the city map without somehow stumbling into trouble.
It is a talent you share, apparently. And apparently, Zorn has made contacts with angels who seem to wish to help him regain his soul, mainly for the fact that they don't wish it to be in the hands of a demon lord.
You mean the same angels that you and me failed to save?
In a way, but I think it's more their soldiers, vessels, less monstrous and more human.
Okay. All right. What's your take? Genuine or ulterior motives?
I think they seem genuine and nothing else. More so the fact when I spoke with Zorn, he decided to come with me instead of staying with the angels in the end, and they seem to be fine with that.
Okay. Okay.
Zorn is safe. He is fine. He's being taken care of, but he has made a point to say he does not wish to see either you or Matthias right now.
Darius just exhales, even though he doesn't need to, and just says, okay.
Eventually, very soon, at some point or another, they will come for you, Matthias, with an offer.
I was supposed to meet with Claudia in a few days, so
I would caution rash decision making, but I have a feeling that you won't say no to this one.
on the offer, I'm not. Why do you say that?
I know you, Matthias. It is a chance to, well, regain Zorn's soul and to have the power to do it yourself, or at least be a help in that regard. And I know you won't say no to that.
Nods.
Yeah, Celine looks sad as she said that because she understands there's a lot more to it than just a fresh pair of wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there is the crust of the whole thing.
Says well. I mean, this is what it is now. DC.
Yes,
They played nice, I guess.
that is true. They
you-
could definitely not play nice if they did not wish to.
As long as he's safe, that's really all that matters.
He is. And, well, I still have conversations to have, if nothing else.
Yeah. No, Matthias will kind of nod. Anything else you want to discuss?
As of right now, I don't know, but give me a few minutes. I might have to come back here running again with some news to tell you.
Well, I'll be here. Me apparently leaving is not. Leaving the tower only seems to cause problems, so I'll be here if you need me.
I know you didn't do it on purpose, Darius. It's honestly just your luck.
Well, if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck. Gives her a
True.
smile.
As always, if you need me, I'm a short phone call away.
Yeah.
As you kind of like walk out, Celine, Matthias would actually walk with you.
Gotcha.
Closes the door behind you. Kind of like walks you to the street to your car and says, So I shouldn't take the deal from the angels. Is that what you were implying back there? I see like chuckles a bit.
I'll be honest, Matthias. It was more of my own emotional sentiment in that regard. This is a decision I think you should make on your own.
No, I
Because-
honestly, I am clearly shit at making these decisions. So I'll ask for genuine input from you. I have two big fat options, Colleen, because I'll be honest, I'm old, not as athletic as I once used to be. Running around, shooting guns, and swinging blades is not what once used to be. So,
I will
I
be
have-
honest with you.
one new option, you know one option. I don't think you know the second one, though.
What's the second?
Abaddon reached out to me. Made me an offer.
I see.
Yep.
I see. I'll. Each one has their own forms of shackles. It just depends on what you can survive. Matthias, to work for a demon is to. I don't know if you will be. I don't know what Abaddon will have plans for you. I don't
Kinda
know if you
like-
could survive.
Kind of like size. She gave me this
Listen.
free of charge.
You said what?
He said she gave this to me free of charge.
Ah, give what exactly?
Tainted powers. That I don't need to work for her. I don't need to do anything.
I see. I see. Very well.
She
In
was
my point of
flirting
view-
with me, but I think that's a normal thing by now.
That is true as well. I will be honest, Matthias. To work for an angel and to work for the devil, there is hardly much of a difference. It's what they ask you to do that's really important. What vows you have to make, which boss you can live with. I don't know what angel you'll be tying yourself to, so I can't say for certain if they will be, well, how much of a timer they would be.
I need to take one of these options. I'm not gonna stay here and just be a fucking ornament. So you tell me right now, which one do you think is better?
I say, go with the devil you know, and the devil you don't.
Still not at that.
Matthias, I am worried for you, especially in this regard.
Is
If you change your
the-
mind,
The process of becoming a demon tainted like same for everyone, or is it like a unique thing?
what is it the same for one? Is it a unique thing?
It can like each demon lord tends to sort of personalize the way they create, because it depends if they're like gonna just sort of flail your soul a bit. Are they just gonna fully turn you into a demon? Are they just gonna take your soul and just grant you the powers in exchange? It really it's very varied. There's no like one way.
It depends on the demon lord. And I will say, I don't think she'll make it hurt for you.
No, but maybe physically not. As he gonna roll me figure someone out.
Okay.
Definitely embarrassed.
Raise an eyebrow. Matthias?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me exactly why you have more of a blush on your face than usual, or do you want me to guess?
Just it's irrelevant. Like a one-time thing.
What exactly did she give you, Matthias? Was it a little bit more intimate than you thought?
There's said that the deal had to be sealed with like a kiss.
Are you going to be all right with that, Matthias?
Survive.
Very well, Matthias. Regardless of your choice, I would still have your back.
Thanks.
And I think Celine would give him a hug.
Yeah.
She is fucking worried about this fucking family.
As yeah, he'll hug you back. Meanwhile, Rowan.
I wish I could win half as much as Zoe wins.
So is your best friend, Rowan. If she wins, it means you win.
I know.
You're gonna get a text. You're gonna get a call from Leon in a few days.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, she's still fine. Yes, take that one as well. Just take one of each. I don't care. Just she's still alive. Although I might kill her. Did you tell me she has a fascination with buying stuff?
I think that was obvious.
Well,
Listen.
she's fine. No fake came after us. Moved around.
Good.
We're about
That's good. I was gonna say I haven't heard anything back from Richard either, so I think we're good.
We're about to head back to Inferno. And, well, you know, and the surprise party, right? Not really a surprise party. You all know about it, but it will be for your friend. So, I mean, I'll send you like a timetable. I'll also text the others because everyone's invited.
Thank you, Leon.
Okay. Then I'll see you in like a week, basically, for your time. For my time, God, I have so much to do.
Truly, my heart goes out to you.
I didn't realize promotion comes with the addition of being a carpenter now.
You know, you should always. It's always a good thing to learn new skills.
I can't wait until I'm actually beating nails into people's heads instead of fucking wood.
See, that's the way to look at it. Always look for new way. You always look for ways to apply new skills to old hobbies.
Yeah, right about that one. So anyways, I'll take your girlfriend with me and we'll see you in like a week. Sounds works for you?
Sounds great.
See you then. As everyone's gonna get texted as well at the date of surprise party for Grace and Jay and everyone. About a week.
Did Helvia give me any timetable for when she wants the meeting with Abaddon to go to meet
No.
Claudia and stuff? Okay.
Like don't like delay it too long, but like it's not something super urgent. They're willing to be flexible about it.
And yeah, right now I assume Zoe's been been busy rebuilding, so I
Yes.
haven't had a chance to really talk to her. So this will probably be my only chance to let her know beforehand. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. And that week, if you wanna feed again Darius, you can roll me another Eternal Hunger. The plus one. I'll let you have the
Wait,
plus one.
wait. Whoa. Don't. Oh, wait, never mind. I was going to say, okay. So don't I have people coming to help me with this still?
Yeah, that's why you have the +1.
Okay.
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 I believe in
Ooh.
you.
I'm glad one of us does.
Holy shit.
I can't.
When I say win is a fucking mindset take, this is what I mean. Your dice feel your fucking energy.
Can I just get that constantly winning just drop down even further?
No, not yet.
These people are supposed to be trained to deal with this.
Yeah, I mean, you don't kill them. Because every time you try and feed, you kind of lose your lose control and then kind of get fucking bonked in the head by the other guy and restrained. And
The big hammer.
they try a
Sorry.
couple of times, but yeah, you are not the easiest vampire to work with. That's for sure.
I'm sorry. Listen, if I can ever find a cure, I will get rid of this. Doesn't matter what it takes, because accidentally almost killing you people every week is not sustainable.
Don't get harmed.
I'm trying.
I don't know. When you say that, unironically, I think Rowan has taken a combined like 3 harm this entire fucking campaign. and 2 of those harms were from herself when she applied harm to cast magic.
But unironically, I'm not even sure, because Zoe hates me and hates my guts. I feel says very strictly stay away from this kid and these people. So I don't. Feels like a
That's
trap.
true. Doesn't hate
Do
your
you
guts.
think the rest of us are gonna be cool if like Zoe invites you there, just like fuck you up again? I don't think like anyone's gonna be
I
cool
mean,
with that.
nobody's forcing you to go. You can't stay home, Darius. Your dad's going, by the way.
Oh fuck!
You can stay home all alone for the shoe to come to your doorstep with no one to help you.
And yes, I think yes, but I guess I will go.
Yeah. As Rowan, I think you can easily sort of kind of lie to Grace that you're just maybe taking her out for a dinner, like having some coffee, some relaxation, right? Getting her out of the house, but Lamar will assist with the runes. As before the 3 of them get there, I think everyone else would be there. With like, honestly, I don't think Zoran would be here.
That's fair. That's fair.
Zoran does not. Fortunately, still would rather avoid his fucking family members. Everyone else would be here, as at this point, then Darcy has accommodated to the Inferno Club. As you all kind of get there. If there's anything you want to talk, anything you want to do.
Yeah, can Celine talk to Zoe beforehand, of course?
And go her up to her VIP area alone. Lovely to see you.
Hello.
And it's like this entire thing has been redecorated now. It's filled with like party balloons and like everything is ready to just pop the moment she gets in here.
Yeah.
Many things I want to show you. So glorious.
I look forward to seeing all the things you can show me, Zoe. Demon Lord Amazon, of course. But I have some interesting news to bring.
Yeah, well, what happened?
I won't bore you with too many of the details, but I've gotten in contact with an angel, I believe, or a representative of the angel. They wish to have a meeting, a conversation with you with one of their sisters. A woman by the name of Claudia.
Fine.
Very well.
Bring her to me.
I told them I wouldn't do it unless you gave the go-ahead, so I will let them know, and hopefully you have a wonderful time with an angel.
Kind of smirks at that. Never did fuck an angel.
Only you,
You
Zoe.
have a point. Have you ever fucked one?
I can't say that I have.
But yeah, As you see, kind of the doors open and Rowan, Grace, and Lamar walk in. As Grace looks a bit shocked at all of this, as sort of like balloon flying about. Ah, what's this about? As she looks at you, Rowan.
Rowan will say, I wasn't entirely truthful with you, Grace. As she'll say, you're one of them. One of your kids is still alive, and we got him back.
There's like a moment she just looks at you, doesn't really like process through. Thought
I'll
I thought they were.
I'll tell you the whole story later. But for now, do you want to meet him?
As she starts tearing up and says, "Yeah." As Abaddon comes down with the Jay sort of leading him by the hand, she kind of like squats and says, "Jay, this is your mother, Grace." As kind of Grace also kind of goes, kind of like squats down to be on eye level with him. As she kind of hugs him and like starts sobbing slightly. As the boy looks a bit confused, but like hugs her back. Abaddon kind of says, "Ah, there'll be a lot of catch up to do." Luckily, I bought all the party games. All the party games, family games, board games, video games, and probably a few real life ones. As that'll be a It'll be a long discussion as you kind of sort of fill in Grace on not telling her probably about the fact that Darius is the one that tortured the child, but the good stuff, the good stuff. The daring rescue, the plan, the fact that you killed Malcolm, you secured Jay, you got him away from the
Yeah.
Fae. It'll take some time to sort of ease her in, as or some of these sort of discussions will be interrupted with him wanting to kind of play, and you'll actually see Zoe sort of fulfill her end of the bargain with you, Rowan, where she did tell you that she is willing to share the spotlight of motherhood with Grace, and you will sort of integrate her into the little games she's been playing with Jay, and sort of have Jay show her like his Lego collection. Apparently, he really loves Legos, building a lot of like animals with them, and things that are a bit more abstract, but still sort of animal shaped. As Zoe will try and make sort of integrate both Grace and Jay into the sort of group dynamic.
Yeah, Rowan will go to Darcy. Admittedly, she is keeping a bit of a distance. Eventually, she'll have to tell Grace everything. I mean, she won't tell him about the pot Darius. That's Darius. That's up to Darius if he wants to reveal that. But Rowan will definitely reveal what she did.
Yeah, Darcy kind of. I
How
still
are
think
you?
you did a beautiful thing here. As looks at like all of this.
It's the least I could do after everything. How's you been here so far?
For Demon Lord, she is much friendlier than I would have expected.
She is. She's still very young. Hopefully, she'll keep the. Hopefully, she'll keep the friendliness as she grows into the role.
I hope that as well. How have you been doing? Time travels a bit differently, but I think for me it's been a bit longer. It's kind of like put her arms around you.
Yeah, put my arms around. Rowan will put her arms around her as well. It's been, well, nerve-wracking to say the least. I cashed in quite a few. Got you after talked with Leon and Lamar. I cashed in a favor with Richard to keep an eye out, and was worried every day that I was going to get the phone call that things were going to shit.
Thank you for everything. Maybe you are right. Maybe we can actually get out of this horrible situation.
Sren will nod and put her forehead against Darcy's. I think this is I think we're gonna make it, yeah. This is got a lot here, and well, I think we can face anything as long as we're together, right?
Nods and smiles. Can spend quite a lot of time here. Abaddon clearly likes you. Gave me like I mean, she already gave me my personal room here. Spend time here, you know. Let the outside kind of do its own thing for a while.
Rowan will just say, I think the outside can handle itself for a while.
Just gonna smile and kiss you. Eventually, I'm not sure if anyone wants to do anything at this specific party or have any other conversations with one another. This is mostly a J-themed party,
Gotcha.
As John will show him tricks. Will kind of show him how to fucking twirl the staff on one hand.
Say, there'll be a moment where Rowan will actually approach Celine. You'll notice Rowan is not approaching Darius, but it's out of a sense that, like, unless he wants to approach me, I don't really want to, like, same thing with Matthias as well. Yeah. Rowan does not really, there's a clearly still amount of uncomfortableness given everything Rowan has done.
Hello, Rowan. How are you doing?
Doing better now. It's can't be honest, I struggle to believe that it all worked out.
There's always hope, Rowan. Darkest before the dawn and all that.
It's pretty dark there for a while, you know. When I told Elliot about Jay, I was hoping he'd kill me.
I know. I told you, Rowan, change is so very difficult. Especially for us. But I'm happy to see you taking it beautifully. And I believe I saw you and your lady love were there too.
I, yes, yes. The courts were going to. Well, she would have been a very nice scapegoat for everything I did. After all, she spent a lot of time defending me, arguing for me. You know, the first time I was exiled, they were going to execute me, and instead, it's still remember it. She got on her knees in front of Fiona, in front of everyone. She begged for me.
Ah. A rare, rare thing for you to feel love like that.
It's the level of passion is not rare at all, actually. The duration. I'm not going to. I'll gladly say that affairs between Fae tend to be short, passionate, but long-lasting and. Oh, it's the human term, monogamous.
Yeah.
That's very rare.
Well, you look very happy, Rowan, and I'm happy for you both. What do you plan to do now?
Oh, plan to take. Plan to take. Plan to take Abaddon up on the offer. I'll be honest. I don't see why I should remain a Fae. It's. I won't blame being a Fae for anything that I've done. I can see now that it was all me, but being a part of the courts have never. It's only done one good thing. Introduced me to Darcy, and besides that, it's been at best boring, at worst miserable.
Wow, this is gonna be a big step for you. A new metamorphosis.
Thank you again, Celine. Thank you for taking that time to help me out of the self-destructive hole that I've. Honestly, it's not the hole I was just in for that few weeks. It's the hole I've been in for almost my entire life.
Like I said, Rowan, all you needed was a bit of rope. You did most of the work, but I'm happy to have helped in any way.
Never hesitate to reach out if you need me. None of this debt or favor bullshit. If you need my help, all you have to do is call.
Of course. Same for you. Just reach out, okay?
Thank you.
Of
As
course.
I will say, that is me triggering an innocent move. Like, if you do need my help, you fucking call. Then don't break that promise.
Oh, don't break the promise. Gotcha.
Because if you do think I can help you and you don't call me,
Gotcha.
I'll know it. I'll know it.
When they're done, I would gesture for Rowan to come over.
Darius?
I feel like I should be, I don't know, doing something. So, and I don't want to like trigger any bad memories here. So, can you do me a solid?
Yes.
Can you find out what your nephew wants? Like the thing he wants the most, object-wise, toy or whatever. Just let me know, and I think I can muster something up.
Of course, I can ask. Yeah, Rowan will go over to them.
Yeah, as you approach, they're currently Grace is playing as Zoe, kind of like sitting on the couch, kind of looking.
Yeah, I'll take the seat next to Zoe because I don't want to risk interacting with Jay right now and triggering a traumatic episode. Zoe.
Like looks at you. Yes.
I'll be quite honest. I want to ask. I think Darius wants to make a toy or a gift using some of his abilities, but he is worried about. I think he's worried about the same thing I am of triggering an episode, traumatic moment, dredging those up.
Yeah, I guess anything specific? That sounds very vague.
Apparently he. Is there any specific? Is there anything specific that Jay likes that he doesn't have, or anything a unique thing that he could create based on that?
I don't know. I kind of bought him literally everything that I could find and learned about, and even the stuff I didn't. I made Leon research it. Now, I will say, Rowan, Darius did say anything he wants, the thing he desires the most. So,
Yeah. Rowan will then ask that. Yeah, yeah. Anything else he would desire? I'll be honest. I am.
I'll go and ask him. Fine. Although I don't think there is. I think I pretty much got everything, but I have been. Maybe I'm wrong. It's like once in my lifetime. She like gets up and walks to the two that are playing, kind of squats down, and you kind of overhears like her asking him, "Hey Jay, there's a friend of mine that wants to get you a gift. So he's very, very knows many things. It's pretty much anything. So it's like, one thing would like to ask for him, like, anything you don't have already. He is a pretty powerful wizard. As like he stops, kind of like tilts his head, looks at her and says, "A sister?"
I'm killing myself.
As Grace just kind of like that, the fucking like anvil kind of drops on her head as she like stifles like a sob, as like you can see Zoe tense. She kind of takes him, kind of like lifts him up, just walking around and says, "So, where did that come from?"
The second she picks him up, by the way, Rowan is going to go to Grace.
Yeah. Grace is trying to not let it show that she's about to fucking have a full blown fucking panic attack. As kind of Zoe's walking away, the kid says, where did that come from, Jay?" And again, Rowan, you overhear this. Probably Grace doesn't, because she's a bit sort of distracted. There's seeing her in my dreams.
I'm killing myself, Grunt.
So he says, really? You didn't tell me about these dreams before. Like, Yeah, well, it always says goodbye by the end, but is there a way like we can make her stay? I don't know. Maybe I will ask the wizard, great powerful wizard. Uh, listen, I think I think you should play with other kids at the. And it gets boring with all of us adults here, right? I think I just know just the person who has so many kids for you to play with. And it'll be like a family vacation trip that you so you kind of can get Grace out of the room. And it's like she's fucking sobbing at.
Yes, yes, yes. We'll be getting her out of the room.
As the rest of you do spot Rowan with Grace coming out of the out of Jay's room, fucking Grace in tears.
The Sixth Sense. Somehow, I feel like this is my fault.
It was a very interesting turn of phrase. So yeah, no, she is just kind of like sobbing and hyperventilating as you like try and like calm her down a bit. As Lamar also kind of like rushes to you, just kind of like brings her a glass of water, just kind of like sits her down somewhere, just kind
Grant.
Yeah.
I might not have my tower, but I assume I might know things. This place has like anything we need, like, right?
no,
Anything? No, it's just a bar.
yeah, it has anything Zoe can make, but like Zoe can make limited things at the moment.
Ah, damn! I was gonna try to make some tea, calm her down, something like calming.
You can
kill
get
her.
them. You can get some tea, I guess.
Some herbal tea.
Please don't help me.
Okay, I literally wanted to make a toy and it blew up my face, so I guess I'll just sit here quietly.
Listen, Rowan doesn't blame me for that. Rowan doesn't blame me for that. But it's at the moments where it's like, listen, please, just let me handle this.
Garrus is just sitting like he literally watched you walk up, wait a few seconds, and then people came back down crying. It's like I I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm here.
As yeah, I'm sure Austin is reacting to this. Rowan is kind of helping Grace calm down.
Ooh. What's Darius doing right now?
Being dejected. Like you literally saw like a little like hope, like maybe I could do something nice, and then they come down crying. It's just like, yeah, that figures.
Oh, she's gonna put that hat back on. Gonna go check on Darius because I assume Rowan and Lamar can. Well, they can take care of Grace basically. Darius?
Celine.
Do I have to ask, or do you want to tell me?
I asked Rowan if she could ask the child if there's anything that the child would like. I was thinking because I can literally conjure stuff out of thin air, gesturing to her. Does she still have the rings he made?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he'll gesture to the rings.
I see.
And I asked if there's anything that if there's anything he wants. Rowan went up. They were up for a few seconds, and then everybody left crying. So I'm not sure if it was my fault, but it feels like it's my fault.
It's all right, Darius. I don't think you intended any harm. Of course, this is a delicate situation, and wounds are reopening.
Nope. I never intend to, but it seems to just happen, I guess.
The heir is to be human, Darius. Give them time. Rowan will speak with Rowan when they're available to speak with and figure out what had gone wrong. That's all you really can do.
Oh. Do you think I should just dip out or something? I feel like
No.
I just.
Like I said, this is a delicate situation for this family here. Something lost has been returned, and wounds still exist. She had 2 children, Darius. Now she only has 1. Just give them time and space, and wait for them to let you know what needs to be done next. If you want, I can ask Zoe or Rowan for you, but
I
it seems
think.
they have their hands full right now.
Yeah, just let them be.
Yeah. Don't get yourself down. It is a happy day.
Listening to all the crying. Yeah, happy day.
Sometimes you have to, when a bone is broken, you have to break it again to fix it. Now,
Okay.
and nothing else. I have to go hunt down your father and ask a couple questions as well. Where is he?
Not so fast. So he's walking out with holding Jay kind of up. She's beelining to where you two are at.
Celine, please don't leave me. Like as he says that, he just whispers, "Celine, please don't leave me."
He's looking for an exit right now.
Celine.
I mean, Jay's not crying.
Yeah, Jay's looking
Yeah.
right.
No, but like once he noticed, like he probably like as they're talking glances like, "Huh, I wonder what Zoe's rushing towards." And then like a second later, he looks back and sees it's towards us and says, looks at Celine like, "Celine, please don't go."
Yeah. Because, well, wants to talk to you, Celine.
Oh,
As she approaches you two, Jay does stare at you, Darius, intently.
Celine
Weirdly,
gets up and tries to get that out the way right now. But if I notice, it, of
Fortunately, I
course.
don't think you're tall enough to completely cover Darius.
But he would. Hello.
Yeah. As Zoe says, realize that in my eagerness to, little Jay here have his everything he needs, I forgot one crucial aspect of normal human life. Peers, people of your age, and we have more in common with. So
Yes.
I told Jay here that you know quite a lot of children that he can go around and play with. In fact, I think why don't we organize family vacation? How does that sound, Jay? Like, still is staring weirdly at Darius.
Celine's face is like, I do. She's just like, of course. Hello, Jay. This is the first time we've met each other, so it's lovely to meet you. My name's Celine.
Kind of waves at you.
What's the logistic of me stealing the orphanage? That's possible?
Give me some. We can roll figure someone out.
Yeah, I got you.
Can I also do it? Because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
I need some help here.
Well, I think she may have just called the entire Rivers family children, Darius.
Ah, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Celine does know all of those.
As she sees a bit of your confusion. Well, I mean, you do have that nice castle with John and those lovely woods I keep hearing about. Then there's Zoran.
Yes. Now I understand. Of course. I assume he would have a chance to visit there at the first place. Don't see why not. It is his
A family trip. John told me it was quite safe if you stay within certain bounds. I think it'll be quite fine. So what do you think, Jay? Should we all sort of pack up? I won't be able to join you there, but Grace will be, and Rowan and Celine here, and Like, uh, Jay looks at you, Darius, and says, "Will the bad man come as well?"
Oof.
Darius just looks even more dejected.
Says, no, no. But let's show you the other people who can come around. That she's gonna immediately sort of walk away with him.
Grunt, I have to ask, will that impede my 10-year deal I have with that lovely lady if I do that?
What a deal. With Carmilla, how would this impede that?
Oh, okay, because I have to maintain the territory for 10 years, so I just want to make sure that when a trip with the
Oh,
space
you're
time
not. I was gonna say, like, the idea is not to just fucking vanish completely. You can pop in and out to manage your daily
Okay.
business.
That's what I make sure. Okay, that's fine. That's what I make sure. It says, well, it seems we have a few different responsibilities now.
Mm-hmm.
Celine pats you on the shoulder. Give it time, Darius. Wounds don't heal overnight.
He just pours himself a drink at this point. He tried. He's just dejected.
Where is Mathis Grunt? Is he hiding in a corner somewhere else?
He's not hiding, but he would like to be.
Beelining it straight for him.
Did I do something wrong?
No, at the very least. It's a little bit better than your son right now. I want to see how you're doing.
Well, I'm about to kiss the woman that did a lot of bad things to me and my family. Be able to tap into her power. So, honestly, I feel like a failure, but that's nothing new. How are you feeling?
Well, a bit confused. Happy to see that there are good things here, but knowing that there's still bad things, it doesn't dampen the atmosphere we have going on here.
Like, nods.
I wanted to know if, well, with your new status, what exactly will happen to that lovely tower of yours. Are you prepared for that?
Hmm. I had another idea for that one.
Oh? What exactly?
Thinking of passing it on.
Are you thinking of, is there a certain person you have in mind? Zorn, I can understand if that's the case, though. It might take some time to heal that bridge, but it
Yeah,
can be
but
done.
I think it would give him a safe place to retreat it.
Of course.
I think, I don't know, let's just gonna make it like a shadow tower that gets angry every now and then.
Picture it like a Baba Yaga house.
God, I hope it doesn't start moving.
Magic is strange, so who knows?
Yeah, he like keeps drinking. He's literally trying to get drunk.
I'm not gonna say it's not gonna be a. Have you talked to Darius about this? Let him know.
I don't plan on.
You don't want him to find out when you press your delicate lips with Zoe's, or are you just gonna come back later and let him know afterwards?
I will tell him afterward.
You Rivers really do love to wait to the last minute to give bad news, don't you?
If it wasn't for you, I would not tell him at all. I would just tell him I made a pact with a random demon. Downs another glass.
I'm sorry, Matthias. I wish I could help you with the situation, but I can't really
Listen,
think of.
She just said I need to give her a kiss. I'm gonna survive that, okay? As he like pours himself another drink.
Celine's watched it before. Where Trix is, of course, yeah. I'll be here for you if you need me, okay?
Yeah. Hold my fucking tears afterward.
I'll even give you a little cuddle to make you feel better. How about
Uh,
that?
I'm glad that I'll have a welcoming party when I go out of the.
True. You'll probably, depending on what happens, you might have a new form I have to get used to.
Yeah, I don't even know how that will work. I'll manage.
Very well then. I'll be here, Matthias. Don't be a stranger.
Like nods.
And yeah, Celine would give him another little bit more of a worried look, but goes looking for John, I guess.
John is with Zoran and fucking
Uh,
castle.
Yeah, don't worry then. I'll mingle with the party then, with those who
Um,
still
Oh yeah,
aren't broken down.
Rowan, you managed to calm down Grace as Zoe eventually returns back with Jay and says, "So we've talked to Celine and well, everyone kind of agreed. I think it would be a nice family vacation, give you more time to just spend together if you went and hanged out around, Celine and John's castle." Grace looks a bit confused at that.
Yeah, Rowan will just say, not seen it myself, Grace, but I've been told about it. It's a wonderful place.
Zoe says, "Well, we'll get a good chance to see it because you're part of the family trip."
Yep, Rowan will just nod at that, yeah.
Um, yeah. Unless there's anything else anyone wants to talk at the party.
I'm hanging out with Leon.
I just
Exciting.
want to. I just want to leave. I just want to
I
leave.
mean, there would be a moment whenever there's a moment to talk to Zoe alone.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Rowan's just gonna tell her. I've thought about it, Zoe, and think I'll take you up on the offer.
What?
Rowan will clarify a bit. Yeah, the one to suppose join your circle.
Hmm. Becoming one creature from another is not the smoothest process, but after deal with this whole family trip, I'll make sure to have everything prepared for you.
Thank you.
I won't be able to join you, unfortunately, but I trust you to be able to take care of him, and I'll be honest, I like Grace.
Yeah, she's a wonderful person.
Plus, I think you're gone while the children are away. The adults can play a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm done. I'm done for serious relationships for now, so... You know what? I've never fucked an angel, I realized.
I imagine you're an exclusive club called Most People.
Well, Celine's gonna introduce me to one new soon. Friendly one. Apparently she's really pretty.
Rowan will say I'll have to take the word for it. To be honest, I don't think I've The only angel I've ever seen is what was that guy's name? Acreal. He didn't look my type.
Don't you like many eyes and many limbs?
I think I could do many limbs. The many eye thing, though.
She laughs, but anyways, take care with the kid and listen. I know it's hard, but you are helping. I can see that in how she recovered and how she deals with it. I wouldn't let him out of my sight if I wouldn't trust you. My life. Go on. She kind of gives you a very friendly hug.
Yeah. Rowan will return it. Don't worry. I'll make sure they all stay safe and well. Rowan will say, I'll wait till after the family trip to tell her about it. I won't tell her about, there are some things I won't tell her, but she deserves to know that what I did, at least, but I won't ruin the trip with that news.
I think that's for the best. Eventually the party would break off a bit, as Matthias will stay behind Darius. I'm not sure if you're gonna question him on that one.
Yeah.
Like, I have something I need to fix on my end. Son, I'll be back home in an hour late.
I totally believe him. Unequivocally.
That's cool, Dad. See you later.
Okay.
Listen, maybe he
remember
just
not to
wants
fuck
to
the
stay and drink. What do you? He's just drinking.
Hey, listen, just don't fuck the person who that killed me. I would appreciate that.
Can get worse.
It can't.
Is that
Grunt.
like a
Really
worse for just Tick specifically?
Yeah.
You, you literally taken everything, Grunt. I don't know what else you have to.
I don't know. I keep finding things.
Never say that, Tick. Never say that. There is
I'm so depressed.
Grunt,
I just
like Tick. Rock
die.
bottom is a myth. It doesn't exist.
I don't even know what the sun looks like. I can't even try to heal without it getting fucked up.
As you
See, that was the baiting part. The part where Grunt said you could choose to heal. That was the baiting part. You should have.
I said it.
Of justice.
I said at the very beginning of the session it was.
eventually people break off. I think Celine would. Would you stay behind and be like one of the last ones to leave to like make sure Matthias is safe, is fine after his deal with Zoe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Like as like you're kind of like hanging out with Matthias. Everyone has left at this point, unless Rowan you want to stay behind for some reason. Actually, you would
No.
stay behind because you're sleeping with Darcy in this same circle. Never mind. But I don't think you would hang around these folks.
Yeah, no, doesn't see any reason. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, if Rowan sees like Matthias like sticking around, she's not gonna ask him, but like, fucking, she can figure out what it means. Like, okay,
Yeah, you do see him sticking around after everyone kind of like leaves at least the main area. As Celine, you're standing with him as he's like drunk. He's drunk, really fucking drunk.
Oh.
As
Yes.
Zoe walks up to him, kind of puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "Are you sufficiently drunk that you won't care?" He like says, "I gave it my best shot." She just chuckles and says, "Come now, old man, it's just a kiss. Well, I expect you to use a bit of tongue, but..." He like grits his teeth and nods. as Zoe hops on the bar table, looks at you, Celine, and says, "You can watch if you want." As she just kind of sort of parts her legs, and Matthias kind of like looks taken aback at this, and she just kind of stares at him and says, "Well, I didn't specify yet where I want the kiss to happen."
Rowan's gone by this point, right? I just want to establish that.
Unless you would have stayed behind, yes, that's up to you.
Like, yeah, now Rowan is gone by this point. Unfortunately for the Rivers family, Rowan is gone by this point. Because Rowan would be trying to like, what the fuck are we doing here? But she's gone already.
I'm sorry, Zoe needs a rebound. You're first, Matthias. I'm not sure if Celine is reacting to this in any way, other than the choking noise you made.
I'm gonna be honest. Does Celine? Assume Celine knows Matthias well enough to know that having someone here with him would make it worse, or better. I want to ask this question here.
I don't think it matters.
I
I don't think it matters.
You could ask him. You could ask him.
Yeah, Celine.
You know what would have happened with the Angels, Celine? Fucking this.
That's true.
I don't know. I don't want to say that.
It's time to demote Red from the ontological winner side. You
Ah.
made this.
My crown unsullied by the unworthy.
Celine is going to look at Matthias and with a raised eyebrow ask him if he wants her to be here or be close by, because she's not going to just abandon him, but she needs to know what he feels comfortable with.
So he
Give him
just
some more
kind of
support.
smirks and says, "I didn't know you were into that, Celine. I mean, I'm
Sadly,
fine with you watching me.
I appreciate that, Zoe, but I have a bit of responsibility for this whole thing, so Matthias,
How?" She just kind of smirks and smiles at that. He just kind of sighs and says, "I don't want to see me be humiliated, I guess."
I'll be in the next room when this is over with, okay?
He'll nod.
Ah,
You walk out
Feels
of the
bad.
room, and the last thing you hear is Zoe just say, kind of as she puts her hands, kind of like cups his face and says, "Don't worry, I'll make sure you enjoy this part as well." As you kind of just shut the door behind you, Celine.
feels bad.
Uh-huh.
Zoe is still Zoe, and she is in a very, very bad spot.
Just let me kill something, please.
You could go kill a random homeless guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. The hunters were very specific not to do that.
I'm glad Rowan wasn't there, because Rowan would have been like, "Is this really necessary?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I need my
Luckily-
rebound, Rowan. He is my rebound. My first rebound.
Luckily, Rowan is not there.
Yeah, she has a list she has to get through right now, and there's an angel named Claudia on her way.
Yeah, yeah.
Prep the package.
Listen, maybe if you like hook her up with Claudia, she'll let go of this Matthias obsession she's developing.
I'm getting the image in my head that Claudia is gonna fold like an omelet.
As yeah, you about 10 minutes later, Matthias will walk out of the room.
Celine has him a drink.
It have alcohol in it.
It does.
Don't start drinking from it rapidly. He Celine, give me a figure. Someone else roll.
Do I get any extra bonuses because I know this guy pretty well? I think.
Sure. Give me a +1. +1
Yeah.
forward.
Give it a second. And where the hell are you, figure?
I mean, listen. He looks like someone like he's a bit blushing. He's kind of hot and heavy right now. I don't know about this one. may not like gone into it willingly, but something happened in there.
So he will not comment. Has a raised eyebrow, but she won't poke fun of this one right just yet.
Yeah, let me just get back to seal.
So we lost it.
Thanks. I need just.
Ah.
Think I'm gonna go lie down somewhere.
Of course.
Fuck. I have back home. Gonna get worried. Should
Do
I
you need help
tell
getting
him
home?
about this? I should
I
tell
think
him
you should.
about.
I think you should tell him that you made a deal with Zoe, and
Yeah, you're right. Not while drunk. While drunk.
do you need me to drive you home?
No.
I'm gonna drive you home, Matthias.
Him back home.
Bruno, start carry your dad back home.
Darius. It's quite late in the morning. It's about 6 a.m. when your dad returns. A bit later than you would have expected, but you see them both walk in. Celine helping him move along. He's massively drunk. As he kind of like fucking falls on the couch. Kind of like his head leans back, hangs from the edge. Like,
All right, Celine, what the fuck?
I kissed Zoe.
Damn.
Okay. Was it just a kiss?
Celine's shaking her head. You don't want to shaking her head at you.
It was a kiss. Very long one.
Celine. Uh-huh. He's gonna pull Celine aside. Celine,
Darius?
he's Blue. Can you get the master of the house some water so he's not super hungover?
As weird enough, as Blue says, yes, sir, and he walks. Realize they're usually like the dark hue, like of Blue's inner apparatuses, has brightened up, and it's now a sort of deep red.
Turns to Celine.
Darius?
It wasn't just a kiss, was it?
Darius, I think for your mental well-being, you shouldn't ask too many questions you don't want to know the answers to.
He made a contract, didn't he?
A contract was made, yes.
I thought he was working with the Angels.
He asked for my opinion, and I gave him one.
Celine, you've been very, very specific with me to not sell my soul.
I have been. Your father gave me two choices. You would take either one or two. There was no third. If I could talk him out of it, I would have, but he told me he would make a choice, and I can only help him choose which one. Because I think Grunt, that's right. He said he would like this to be for free or else have to kiss.
literally said for free. You just
have to
kiss her.
Yeah. And I, quite honestly, Darius, the power that he had gained was freely given. No soul exchange, except for the physical extraction.
Uh-huh. No. Somehow she has had sex with, I'm going to assume, my father and my son, and I feel like I'm the one being fucked by her.
Don't jinx yourself like that, Darius. I don't think your heart could take it. That's right, Grunt, you're right.
You're right.
A meaner person would make the joking character. Luckily, Red is nice.
I need to, I need to go punch something.
She did, especially if you consider the extended Rivers family, which includes Lydia. Yes.
I need to go let out some steam, Celine. I'm gonna go find a nice secluded area and just burn as hot as I can.
Very well then, Darius. Be careful, of course, but very
I'm
well.
gonna say you can't really leave the tower because the sun is up, but
Oh my
you
god.
can, you can go inside and like punch like furniture.
Nope, that's not what I want to do because it's
Yeah.
not gonna get rebuilt.
You're gonna have to stay inside and kind of bang the walls. I don't know. Them with
Oh
your
my
fists.
god. I hate this. I can't play this character. I just need to kill something. Oh my god. I could have killed her, Celine. I could have, and I didn't, and
Yes, and your father, while making the choices he made, is still safe. Your son is still safe. You are alive. And the wrong that you've done has been not necessarily fixed, but it's a brighter future than it was when you first started this whole thing, right?
You're right. Being labeled a bad man is great. Just stumbling into
Darius.
town and just going dick first in the trouble. That feels
Darius.
great.
When you've done wrong by someone, you don't get to decide how they react to you. And it's all right. Wait, what? At the very least, things will get. I know I've said it so many times, and it's not something you want to hear, but you are doing better, Darius. I told you, broken bones. If you want to heal them right, you have to re-break them. Okay?
Fine.
Now, I'm going to assume that you and your family don't need me immediately here. I'm going to go hang out with my husband for a little bit.
I don't think. Yeah, go have fun with John.
Of course. Take care of each other. She gives you a pat on the shoulder as she turns in. She gives one last glance with Matthias, make sure he's comfortable before
He's sleeping.
leaving. Give him a blanket on, then just let him go.
Last thing, I mean, things would did normally the coming days as well. Celine, presumably you do set up the meeting between Claudia and Zoe.
Yep.
Would you like to attend that meeting, or are you just gonna set it up and let them talk whatever they want?
I'll leave that up to Abaddon, actually, because I don't know if she wants to present herself as a way of strength or does she need Celine to be there. It's up to Abaddon.
She'll say she can do just fine on her own.
And honestly, I trust Zoe doesn't need Celine for that.
Plus,
So she
you
says,
need to go on the family vacation.
Yeah.
You've earned a vacation. Go on.
Unless like you really like watching.
Yeah. At that point, we might start being suspicious.
No. Like she said, if she doesn't need her, she's gonna trust Abaddon's gonna be cool with everything else. She's a smart cookie.
Darius, you would be left alone for a while, you and your dad. So you can heal that last one, because eventually you have to succeed on one of the rolls, okay?
Can we test that theory? Can we test that theory?
I'm gonna assume yes, but Grant, can I just see if the next one, without any
Yeah,
repercussion?
okay, roll another blood roll, I guess, with a +1.
All right, I know the answers like eventually, but let's just see.
See, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
If you failed that, I bet you Grant would have taken that away from you.
He would have.
I would have just done something else awful.
Grant, I can't.
But listen, no, you've climbed down from or currently winning to just normal. Fine. My grudge now is over. I've balanced the scales.
What grudge?
The grudge with the universe. Everything must be balanced. One this entire week.
Tick, I'm sorry. You will not escape samsara. You will not escape the wheel of suffering.
Darius, like Darius is it can't
Mostly
just be-
because whenever you almost get out of it, I'm literally there at the threshold, like pushing you in.
Yeah, but
I can't
you
handle any
won
more
tick
pressure.
again. Victories carry over, defeat doesn't.
This character just needs some silver lining.
Well, I mean, your dad's right there, and he's like
Don't give a
mostly
fuck.
around.
This man.
Hang on with your dad.
He does sort of leave every now and then with business, which you will not elaborate
Business?
on.
Quick question: does he come back with hickeys?
No. She's not the one doing the biting. But there will be one
Why do you
conversation.
ask questions? Why do you ask questions when you know there's only pain?
It's just
He will actually have a talk with you after like a week or so.
Uh-huh.
I've been thinking. You
Mhm.
can see how the tower has been changing. Honestly, like you don't want to see this thing start eating souls or God knows what. So, I want to make a decision, but I also want to hear what you think about it. If you have any better ideas. They
Okay.
when they come back from the vacation, okay, I'm gonna hand the tower to Zorn.
No.
Why not?
Grunt, is the curse part of the original deal, or is it always a new curse?
It shifts with its owner's nature, so presumably it will change for Zorn.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I said that because I was like, I thought it was the original one because I was like, well,
Mhm.
he's 16, so he has no memories
Yeah.
too. Okay, I don't know what the consequences of that will be.
I don't know either, but if it turns out that's too bad, we can just pass it back, you know? Hot potato it.
All right. Okay.
Listen, I
Where-
think worst case scenario will just be power filled with shadows that maybe will get angry. That fine.
Since Celine keeps telling us we need to be more honest, where are you disappearing to?
There's still have to make connections with the city. Still have to mingle around. Plus, I'm doing jobs for Abaddon. You can roll me figure someone out.
Yeah. It's gonna be a complication. I already know it. Damn.
Yes. You can ask a question.
What is okay? When it says your character, does it mean me, or is it what is he worried is going to happen? It says, "What is your character?" Oh, what is your
What I'll be led would be him. What's like
Yeah.
he hoping to get from whatever situation or whoever.
Yeah. What is he hoping? That's one.
He is clearly hoping to gain not only more power but more leverage he can use to help you out, help Zorn out, help everyone out. He is clearly much more comfortable dealing with this side of the world than he was with the hunters. Just due to familiarity, honestly.
All right. How can I get this character to tell me who they've been talking to? It says contacts, like who?
Probably pressuring him, I guess. The thing is, clearly doesn't want to tell you like that he's being very stingy on the details, other than the fact that he's been talking to Abaddon.
Listen, after Abaddon, it honestly, in my mind, can't get any worse. So, out of curiosity, 'cause
Well,
it just
I'm gonna ask a question of you now.
Mhm.
Why are you so worried this is gonna happen? And this is not me as the GM. This is the other character sort of peering into your own thoughts.
because our secrets keep getting everybody else hurt.
Kind of look at you and says, listen, I get it. Worried. Fine. I will tell you exactly what I've been doing, but not gonna like the answer. Not something I'm
I don't-
proud, and I'm not something I ever want to talk with you, but here we are now. Are you sure you want the answer to those questions?
Secrets keep. Yes.
I've been having. Well, I've been training. Get the handle on these demon powers. I've been training with her. And each time she trains me, shows me how to do stuff, I have to give something back. I am doing that willingly because I like it. I know it's fucked, I know it's weird, but it's simple, there's no fucking emotions, it's just
Colton can't even work up the energy to be angry anymore. He says, "All right, well, if it makes you." Sorry, Darius can't even bring himself to be angry anymore.
listen,
He just
nothing serious, okay? Don't really want to discuss my sex life with you, son.
I don't really care. It's
Then
what it is.
stop
If it
asking
makes it
things.
if it makes you stronger, fine.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Pretty sure in a
Is
few
it
months
Nightcrawler?
I'll have good control of this. Able to
Grant,
actually.
please tell me it's night.
Hmm?
Is it night, or are you going to tell me it's day?
Roll me 2d6. On a partial
Now-
success or full success, it's 9.
Now, I want to interrupt this real quick. Hate, we need to know. Zoe's literally fucking
What?
his dad.
Oh,
Zoe's literally fucking Darius's
Oh
dad,
my
and
God.
it's completely willing. It's completely willing.
oh,
You can talk
Oh,
that about in chat. Darius, it's daytime, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I'm just. Listen, if I love you and respect your choices, and he'll put a hand on his shoulder and give him a smile.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go read or something.
Yeah.
And Darius will just go to his room and just sit and feel alone and feeling more and more isolated.
All that is happening. Vacation time is going great, though. Vacation time.
Moving on.
Just sit and cry.
Yeah. Time does flow differently here, as all of you have been able to enjoy, honestly, at this point, what feels like months and months. Probably actually even years. As John is gonna it's all very family friendly, and this land, Rowan, as you can now also kind of see it and experience it, Celine, you're more accustomed. this land is almost alive, like the forest is alive, and it will actually respond playfully to Jay and the way it sort of interacts with it, and it clearly feels at home. As this time, I think there's been some strong bonds that have been formed, especially in Grace and Jay. And I'll be honest, I think eventually, if Rowan would have approached slowly and carefully, Jay would have also been able to sort of work through that, like, initial, like, traumatic feelings that he has in his subconscious, right? You actually get to eventually, after many months of very gentle and careful interactions, to get to play with him yourself and get to talk with him, and it's all been the vacation you needed. You got to spend time with Darcy. You got to spend time with Jay, Mark, Grace. Everyone's there. And now and then you do hear a booming noise in the distance as Zoran has to dodge like another fucking cane from the sky. It's unlike Darius's life. This has been going great. Celine, you may have to like pop in and out eventually to handle some more mundane business on the city side, but that never stops you too long from coming back and enjoying this peaceful well, vacation. There's no other better word for it. As Jay has grown up now, in a few years, to several birthday parties, and well, today is 14th party. Everyone's kind of gathered, kind of presents are ready. There's like a large feast in the courtyard prepared. Presume you would all be attending.
Yeah.
As
Yes.
we're all as Grace says, I'm gonna go get him, and count of 3, everyone just shout surprise. Sounds good.
Fair enough.
He kind of goes inside to fetch the boy. Give you a moment to maybe chat amongst yourselves for the glorious review.
Of course. Has Zorn also grown up as well?
Yeah. Actually,
Ah.
that's a good point. No, because Zoran is not a being of this plane.
Ah, okay.
Like, mentally speaking, yes. That's maybe the fucked up part. Mentally speaking, yes. Physically, not so much.
Yeah, Celine would keep an eye on
Rowan is
Zorn.
now mentally 12.
Because unlike the fake courts, this land, there's no monarch to it. There's no one controlling it. It's very very wild and untamed, and very hostile to outsiders. And the only people who seem to sort of also change physically are those who would be sort of accepted as natives, which includes John and Jay. I don't think anyone else. No. So yeah. You want to have any conversations you want to have with someone or each other?
Not specifically. I think Celine would be next to John, keeping an eye. She's been probably keeping an eye on Zorn this entire time, and hanging out. I assume John and Celine has already gotten married at some point, officially.
Yeah, I guess if you wanted to. They would have been very busy training Zoran, but
No, we could wait then, because I didn't know if that was the case or we were still just waiting.
John
Yeah, that's
has
true. That's true.
entered. So John has two phases and during this vacation. Soldier, as he trains Zoran, and sort of this quasi uncle with the J. Also
Gotcha.
kind of
Then, yeah.
soldier, because he's teaching Jay how to kill things
Then
in a
I
very
gotcha.
playful
Yeah, you're right.
manner.
I couldn't do this without the Rivers family being there. Holy for the wedding. You're right, Dick. Thanks for reminding me. So yeah, probably not yet then. I need Darius to be my flower girl.
As you're all waiting there, eventually the doors open, as Grace kind of walks out with Jay, much older now. As everyone kind of like shouts, I guess, cheers, right, or surprise or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As he kind of like laughs a bit as he like sees the entire thing and runs excitedly to the mountain of presents that everyone kind of put aside. That moment, Celine, you're closest to John.
Mhm.
Are you like holding his hand or something?
Yeah.
Grips you tight as there's a cracking noise, thunder echoes from all directions as the earth cracks, fire erupts, water droplets in the air and puddles and moisture in the air kind of gather as they form swirling vortexes. Wind currents turn into tornadoes around you as the whole land seems to be erupting. As Rowan,
Yeah.
kind of there's the moment where Darcy kind of grips your hand and just kind of says, "So sorry." As
No.
hundreds and hundreds of Fae from all portals, all directions. As immediately John is on the offense as the cane flies, but gets deflected by a strong hit from Snow Knight, as you recognize her was one of the invaders. As before you realize it, Grace, there's a Fae that shoves Grace away, grabs screaming Jay, pulls him into one of the portals. As you're all engaged in momentary battle, you can either turn to violence, let it out, or escape the situation depending on what you want to do.
I would say let it out for Celine.
Yeah, turn to violence.
As Rowan, Darcy kind of pushes you away as there's another Fae that kind of gets in between the two of you. As I don't think you're gonna, I think you want to kill this Fae.
Yeah.
As you grab a nearby knife off the table and you just lunge at it, gouging like her eyes out. As Darcy, you can last thing you see is Darcy in tears as she goes willingly through one of the portals.
The last thing
Yeah.
that Darcy would hear before she steps through is a simple, "I'll fucking kill you."
She says, "Did this for you, and I'm fine with that." As the portal closes, Celine, what do you? You
I got a
lunge.
corruption.
Yeah, you lunge on the nearby Fae that was gonna fucking maul Grace. As the moment you grab her, your infernal energy sort of run through her, boiling her alive. She sort of recoils as the portals seem to close, as the Fae sort of start backing out eventually, as gunshots fly through the air, and this large shadowy bear starts mauling people as well. And by the time everything is done, there's about 6 dead Fae, a lot of the ruined landscape. And
People will hear Zeroin is breaking down. She's just going to repeatedly say, I'll fucking kill her. I'll fucking kill her.
Celine will go to Rowan if she allows to put her hands on her. I'm not sure if she's want to be touched right now.
She won't push you away, but there is no response to anything you do.
And on that scene, as Rowan just keeps repeating those words and Celine desperately tries to calm you down, the sky sort of closes, the earth mends, as the environment stabilizes, leaving you only with sorrow and renewed